Indiana Jones and the Great Circle brings the very best the original movies have to offer, and makes it into an interactive first-person adventure that is very story-driven and marvelous to play and behold. Not only are all the worldly locations incredibly detailed, with city and landscapes and hidden locations to explore, it also delivers on the time period incredibly well, with a perfectly romanticized pre-World War II setting and recreating proper social environments for those times, including the languages used. And because I mostly took Italian as a way to meet girls in the uni, the foreign subtitle option was the best way to go.
Non vorrete certo deludermi, vero? Herr Voss prenderà quello che gli serve.
Ma Benito, il Papa mi ucciderà.
Concerning exploration, there is no shortage of catacombs, dungeons, and tombs to break into that excel in particular at having that atmosphere of long lost and forgotten, just waiting to be liberated into a museum. And boy, do those torches and handy Zippo help to shine a light on the situation. Speaking of puzzles to be found in the Great Circle, they can be incredibly intricate, relying mostly on logic and thorough exploration of the immediate space to advance along. Some can of course be particularly tricky, like the Chamber of Resonance or that cheapy Enigma code machine that took a good 15 minutes of my life for no reason. But somewhere around the middle, I had a lot of confidence in tackling each challenge without external guides or aids.
Look, the statue.
It's working.
That's not a good angle.
A particular praise should go to the inventory management system, that is very streamlined and of course Indy's notebook, that works incredibly well in organizing missions, corresponding notes or clues, and helps to manage some of your photography sessions. The books, as a way to upgrade abilities in exchange for location-specific resources like medicine bottles or good old credits, worked very well as well. Even in hindsight, Machine Games is the perfect choice in making a game like this, as their previous accomplishments from the Wolfenstein series make them uniquely suitable. Because if there is anyone who hates Nazis even more than B.J. Blazkowicz, it would be Henry Jones Jr. However, for anyone playing the Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher's Bay from 2004, you will see the technological progressions of arguably my favorite part of the game, punching Nazis, brought to you in part by the same nice people. In fact, something the game does particularly well is the approach to go fists up, giving the proverbial bad guys a good old knuckle sandwich, or using your choice of everyday objects. And bar that, pick up that handy revolver just like in the improvised scene in Raiders. As a side note, the sound effects of every hit and punch were particularly satisfying. While the stealth mechanics are in no way perfect, they work well enough to properly discourage open warfare. And the physics of the iconic bullwhip are absolutely amazing.
Snakes.
Most importantly, tip your fedora to Troy Baker, who delivered an almost perfect likeness as the voice and motion actor portraying Indiana in his prime. And to Todd Howard from Bethesda Game Studios for the game's story and delivering on his passion project with such suave, not to mention that near-flawless recreation of everything leading up to the legendary boulder scene.
Give me the whip.
Sandra Mastonardi as Gina Lombardi was great, aside from her character lingering in times in all the important places.
I'm an investigative journalist, and right now I'm looking into the disappearance of someone very dear to me.
And our Nazi protagonists, like Mario Gavrilis as MABRIK Voss, were right on the money.
Enjoying the sun?
You can't sleep here.
Tony Todd as Locus managed to introduce a new kind of fear of tall people, and David Shaughnessy, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, voicing Marcus Brody was thoroughly convincing. And this is just to name a few. Good job, everyone.
Where did he go?
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is without a doubt one of the best games to come out in 2024, and while some might call it simplistic in nature, I would put forth how well-rounded the experience is. And speaking from experience, you should never use Indiana Jones as a reference point when applying to actually study archaeology. While a far cry from being a Tomb Raider game, even in terms of Indiana's upper body strength, The Great Circle is a fantastic, globe-trotting escapade that captures the spirit of adventure of the original Indiana Jones movies, and we will give the game a solid 10 out of 10 with an extra point added to the final score just for the sake of giving new hope for great games in the future. Thanks for watching, from Estonia with love. Bye!